7 boring habits that will transform your life, backed by billionaires. Most people chase shortcuts and overnight success, but the wealthiest and most successful humans on Earth, they swear by routines so boring, you'd skip them in a heartbeat. In the next 6 minutes, I'll reveal the exact habits Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and other billionaires use daily, and why they work. Stay with me, because habit number 5 will completely change how you think about your time. Habit number 1. Wake up disgustingly early. Almost 50% of self-made millionaires wake up at least 3 hours before their workday begins. Tim Cook, Apple's CEO, starts his day at 3:45 a.m. Jeff Bezos wakes at 5 a.m. Why? Because early morning hours give you complete control over your day before the world demands your attention. The magic happens in what billionaires call the hour of power. That first 60 minutes dedicated entirely to yourself. No emails, no meetings, no distractions. Just you, your goals, and absolute clarity. Research shows people who wake early report lower stress levels and higher productivity throughout their entire day. Habit number 2. Read until your eyes hurt. Warren Buffett reads 500 pages every single day. When students asked him the secret to his success, he held up a stack of papers and said, "Read 500 pages like this every day. That's how knowledge works. It builds up like compound interest." Bill Gates reads 50 books per year, about one per week. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science by reading textbooks. The pattern is clear. Billionaires don't consume content for entertainment. They read to compound knowledge. Every page builds on the last, creating an unfair advantage over time. Habit number 3. Say no to almost everything. Warren Buffett has a brutal philosophy. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. Here's Buffett's famous exercise. Write down your top 25 life goals. Circle the top 5. Now here's the twist. The other 20 aren't your backup plans. They're your avoid at all costs list, because they'll distract you from what truly matters. Bill Gates took this to the extreme. He completely stopped listening to music and watching TV in his 20s because he believed they'd distract him from thinking about software. Sounds insane, but it worked. Habit number 4. Sacrifice what feels good for what gets results. Warren Buffett put it perfectly. Time is the only thing you can't buy. Every successful person I studied obsesses over opportunity cost, the value of what you give up when you choose something else. Research from the University of Adelaide shows we naturally drop low-reward activities when high-reward ones are obvious. The problem? Most people never analyze what their activities actually return. Netflix feels relaxing, but does it move you closer to your goals? Social media scrolling feels productive, but does it compound over time? Bill Gates didn't touch TV for 5 years during Microsoft's early days. That sacrifice bought him a billion-dollar empire. Habit number 5. Think in complete silence for 15 minutes daily. This one sounds ridiculous, but 76% of self-made millionaires dedicate 15 to 30 minutes each day to focused thinking with zero distractions. Bill Gates calls this think weeks. He disappears to a cabin alone to just think about Microsoft's future. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading and thinking, not attending meetings. What are they thinking about? Their careers, relationships, health, and biggest problems. Harvard research confirms that even 2 minutes of focused breathing and thinking reduces stress and increases decision-making quality. Your brain needs time to process, connect dots, and generate breakthrough ideas, but only in silence. Habit number 6. Move your body first thing in the morning. 76% of wealthy people exercise at least 30 minutes daily, focusing on cardio like running, cycling, or walking. Richard Branson claims his early morning workouts double his productivity for the entire day. Why does this work? Exercise floods your brain with oxygen, clears mental fog, and releases dopamine, your motivation chemical. It's not about building muscle or losing weight. It's about priming your nervous system for peak performance. The billionaires I researched don't skip workouts. because they know their bodies and minds are connected. Morning movement also builds discipline. If you can force yourself to exercise when you don't feel like it, you can force yourself to do the hard work your goals require. Habit number 7, plan tomorrow before today ends. Millionaires don't wake up wondering what to do. They plan their next day the night before, identifying their single most important task, their MIT, or most important thing. They ask one question: what is the one thing I can accomplish tomorrow that will bring me closest to my goal? That task gets tackled first thing in the morning with zero distractions. This habit transforms randomness into intentional momentum. You wake up with clarity, execute with focus, and compound progress daily. Mark Zuckerberg takes this further with yearly challenges, learning Mandarin, meeting new people daily, to systematically expand his skills. Planning isn't just about tasks. It's about designing the person you're becoming. These 7 habits sound boring because they are. No one gets excited about waking up at 5 a.m. or saying no to parties. But here's what I learned studying billionaires. Boring habits create extraordinary results when compounded over years. You can't buy time, but you can invest it. Pick one habit from this list, just one. Master it for 30 days, then add another. That's how transformation actually happens. Not through motivation, but through boring, consistent repetition. If this video added value, consider subscribing. I break down psychology and high-performance strategies weekly. Now go be boring. It pays off.